and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound now, Tylor Megill.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Trea Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And another ball.
Inside, ball two.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And that one fouled off. "3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
This is Bryson Stott.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Megill, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. Next offering is fouled back.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
In the dirt, blocked. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's out of play, a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation has just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good...
Runner takes off, pitch misses. Throw there, safe. Good hitters count the 2-0. Fought off foul.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity.
Now this is through for a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Harper, the base runner at first with one out.
One ball,
this one in the dirt. Wide throw, and it gets away. Harper into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. 1-1 now. Late with the swing there.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they're creeping into my mind right now.
Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to third, it's not a big deal in this situation now that there are 2 outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next batter even more critical.
Now here is Alec Bohm. First offering, and it just misses. Inside, just missed. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed. Brandon Marsh on deck for the Phils. That one lifted to left. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Jeff McNeil leading things off and takes a strike. Just missed.
Outside.
Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So up next for New York, Brett Baty. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, I don't think anyone was surprised to see Nola have success in the majors. He was a star in college, playing for LSU, becoming a finalist for the 2014 Golden Spikes Award as one of the top amateur baseball players in the country.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Nola fires. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Here's Jesse Winker. First pitch misses. And there's the strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes with 2 strikes, you think he's either going to double up or try to blow a fastball by you in the next pitch. And right there, he snapped off another curve. It was the same result as the pitch before.
Here's Pete Alonso. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ball one there. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And this gets away from Real Muto. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Now it's the shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And that's fouled off. And that is out of play. The pitch. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Fades another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here in Queens, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. McGill back to work. And there's a ball. There's a strike. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Hit weakly on the ground. And he takes it himself for the out. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He doesn't flinch at all with the front shoulder, stays nice and closed behind in the count, and hits his ball beautifully.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson. Fastball for a strike. Real Muto runs on the ground out to short. To second, but way too late. Safe there. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Johan Rojas digs in now. First pitch, and he just misses.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
That pitch gets the inside corner. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Outside with a breaking ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. And he chases that one below the zone. Alvarez collects, fires to first, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Fouled off down the right side. And the 0-2. Next
One
offering
ball,
is outside.
2 strikes.
In the
2-2,
dirt,
yeah.
it's 2-2. This one popped up. Harper has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 7, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Finished the weekend series with 4 hits on Sunday. Left field, Rojas. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 8,
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Just missed. And there's a foul ball. And it is 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one the other way. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Everything came together for him. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now Jose Siri. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Man on second, 2 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
McNeil in the box now. Takes strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
On the ground to third. Oh, nice play. What a play. Inning over.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one misses. Ball 1.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Close, but called a ball. Now 3-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
3-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Stott. The next to hit takes ball 1. Runner on the go. The throw, tag, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
1 out, base is empty. That one fouled off. And it remains 2-2. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Right through there, got it. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Third baseman, Brett Baty.
From the mud, I'm talking about the floor from a city where wicked most people scared to come. Scared to box, they're running to get
Outside low, 1-0.
1-0.
That's ripped, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he hits a ground ball right side. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
That's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. And you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Mauricio stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. The relay, safe. It's 2-1. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Stepping in, Mark Vientos. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Mauricio over at second, 1 down. And that's downstairs. And 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Man at second. Squirts away a little bit. That one misses. Full count now. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One gone, runner at first. And now here is Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1. And the 1-0. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
There's a strike. That clips the corner. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here goes the runner. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Up the middle. Stop. Flips it. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there. So digging in, Francisco Alvarez. Doubled his first time. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And that one clips the corner. That misses, and it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
In the dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two outs. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
And next for the Mets, Jose Siri. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jordan Romano getting ready to go. Phillips getting cranked up as well. 2 on, 2 outs. That one outside. And the count even 1-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Outside. And the count is 2-2.
We got full count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 runs for him here, and they... Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. First pitch just misses. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one is in the dirt. And now it's 3-2. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Digging in, Alec Bohm. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
A little bit high, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2 the count.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Marsh in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. There's a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Siri in position. Brings it in. And that is that. So they make short work of them there. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Jordan Romano.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
McNeil stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Late swing, foul to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And delivers outside.
1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. To second for 1. Out. Relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Winker in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Hit in the air, left field, Rojas. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Phillies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Siri in and to his right, and it's caught for the out.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Wilson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that's in for a strike. And the count even at 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's downstairs and outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Popped up.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Down quickly go the Phillies. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Citi Field, stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. Romano back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Romano, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And misses inside. That's down and in. A slider missed. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Mauricio at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. There's a swing and a drive. And it looks like trouble. Alonso headed for 3rd. Headed for the plate. The relay to 3rd. And he's out. But 1 run is in to score. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. And a breaking ball misses outside. Outside low, and it's 2-2. That's down and in.
3-2.
One down, base is empty. Too high, and it's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting,
Brandon Nimmo
left
up now
fielder,
for the Mets.
Brandon
0 for 2
Nimmo.
in this one. And that one missing low.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Upstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0. There's the strike at the knees.
Oh, you just got to tip your cap on that take right there. I mean, that's not the location you're hoping for and looking to do damage in a 2-0 count.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging
Now
breaking
batting,
ball right there. I think he
catcher,
tried to do a little bit
Francisco
too much. Sometimes those eyes can
Alvarez.
get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And now, Francisco Alvarez. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Vientos off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a ground ball. Mauricio tosses to first, and they get Turner for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Trying to bunt his way on. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
Now batting,
Man at first with one gone. Here's Bryce Harper. Swing and a ball popped up. Baden sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Check on the runner. Stop. Back on a dive.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3.
Really impressive hitting the ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall.
Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane.
Here comes the skipper.
Pitching for the Mets, number 58.
And a foul ball. That's towards center. Siri in position. Squeezes it. And that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. 4-3 New York. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Banks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Action in the pen down there. Joe Ross, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Alvarado, the lefty, warming up as well.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Got him swinging.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Beatty.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. To the right side. Stop. Awesome play there. So 2 down now, and here is Jesse Winker. 0 for 3 in this one. Line and a base hit into right. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's JT Realmuto. On the ground to the left. And that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on base.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
On the ground to short. Not in time. He's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in the inning.
Stop. In the box now. Take strike 1. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. But no advance from the runners.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
A little roller up along first. To Mauricio for 1. Over to first. Safe. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Ball 1 there. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. He goes down looking.
pitching for Philadelphia.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Orion Kerkering. Alonso, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
That misses, and it's 1-1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is even, 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. So up next for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. Out. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 down, nobody on. That one is upstairs. Way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Brandon Nimmo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So 2 down, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Now a screamer into the outfield. Marsh makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Mets strand 1. Score remains all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Blackburn back to work. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, and the drop third strike leads to the first out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
That's in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good eye in that spot. And foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And right back to the mound. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. Phillies down in order.
Now pitching for Philadelphia.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Alvarado. And a pitch. Alvarez in the box now. Takes strike 1. The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. A little bit low. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Jose Siri in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings and misses, struck him out. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. A little out front there as he swings through it. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And fouled off. Tied at 4. Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that one hit 97 on the gut. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
McNeil stands in now and watches strike 1. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. And that's down and away. And a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Nothing doing. No surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. And we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yep, Hoog, I don't see a break in the storm coming anytime soon. And I've got my $4.99 weather app, which is pretty trusty. And the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mets.
back, and we have good news. The
Number
tarp is
55.
off the field, the weather is cleared, and we're about ready to resume play. Ryan Stanek
0-1, no
comes
strike.
into the game after about an hour-long delay, and we're all ready to get it going again. Swinging a foul out of play. In the dirt, and it's 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
4-4 in the ninth. Breaking ball misses down and away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going. Go ahead run on base. Now it's the right fielder, Weston Wilson, puts a bunt down. Toss to Alonso, just got him on that one.
That's a good piece of hitting. A chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So the go-ahead run in scoring position at the plate. Trey Turner. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses. 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. High fly ball out towards left field. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now
Joe
pitching
Ross.
for Philadelphia. Number 41, Joe Ross.
Ripped to right. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Jesse Winker will hit next. That's in there. Strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Matt Strom, the left-hander, up and throwing. Just missed. Center field. Marsh moves under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He'll circle the bases, and the Mets walk it off.
homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.